Ayan, Mimo, and the poetry of the stars with Al-Mutanabbi. One quiet evening, Ayan was sitting by his window, gazing up at the stars. His cat, Mimo, curled up beside him, purring softly. Ayan loved looking at the night sky, imagining the stories each star could tell. He often wondered how he could express the beauty he saw in the stars with words. As Ayan thought about this, he remembered reading about a famous poet from the Arab world named Al-Mutanabbi, who was known for his powerful verses and eloquent expressions. If only I could learn to write poetry like Al-Mutanabbi, Ayan wished aloud. Suddenly, a soft breeze blew through the window, carrying the scent of jasmine, and the room began to glow. Before Ayan knew it, he and Mimo were no longer in his room. They found themselves in a serene garden under a canopy of stars, with a gentle river flowing nearby. A man with a regal bearing and a warm smile approached them. "Welcome, young dreamer," the man said. "I am Al-Mutanabbi, and I hear you wish to learn the art of poetry." Ayan's heart raced with excitement. "Yes. I've always wanted to express what I feel when I look at the stars, but I don't know how." Al-Mutanabbi nodded thoughtfully. "Poetry is the language of the soul, Ayan. It is how we capture the beauty of the world, the depth of our emotions, and the wonders of life. Come, let me show you how to find the poetry within you." He led Ayan and Mimo to a small, ornate pavilion in the garden, where soft cushions were laid out. The air was filled with the scent of flowers and the sound of the river's gentle flow. Al-Mutanabbi sat down and motioned for Ayan to do the same. "To write poetry," Al-Mutanabbi began, "you must first open your heart and let your emotions guide you. Poetry is not just about words, it's about the feelings those words carry." He pointed to the stars above them. "Look at the stars, Ayan. Each one shines with its own light, yet together they create a magnificent tapestry in the sky. Just like the stars, each word you choose should shine on its own, but when brought together, they must create a picture that moves the heart." Ayan looked up at the stars, their light twinkling like diamonds in the dark sky. He felt a sense of awe and wonder, and with Al-Mutanabbi's guidance, he began to think of words that could express those feelings. "Stars, light, endless, dream," Ayan murmured as he thought aloud. Al-Mutanabbi smiled, encouraging him to continue. "Now, weave those words into a line that speaks from your heart." Ayan closed his eyes, letting the beauty of the night inspire him. Slowly, he began to form a line of poetry. "Beneath the stars, my dreams take flight, in the endless night, they shine so bright." Al-Mutanabbi clapped his hands in approval. "Well done, Ayan. You have captured the essence of what you feel. Poetry is about expressing your inner world, about painting pictures with words that others can see with their hearts." Mimo, curious as ever, pawed at a scroll that was lying nearby. Al-Mutanabbi chuckled and unrolled it, revealing verses of his own poetry. "Even in my time, I found inspiration in the world around me, just as you do now. Whether it's the stars, the desert, or the people you meet, there is poetry in everything if you look closely enough.